Hello, you. I'm Dan. I'm here with Robin. Say the thing.
Oh, is this?
Just say this thing.
Hi, hi, it's the witness. I'm Dan. No, damn. I'm Robin. Hello.
Do you know how much I paid for that media training we sent you on?
You should ask for your money back.
I should. Actually, to be fair, the training was fine, just Robin wasn't. Hi, everyone. Today, in the Jonathan Blows the Witness, see, the training paid off for me. Today, in the Jonathan Blows the Witness, the puzzle game, we are going to take on the town laser. I think this is actually the only laser we have left, isn't it?
I believe so. You've got all the 10 others. We managed to get 2 in the last episode as well, didn't we?
We've been doing very well for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much in the town, Robin. I genuinely don't know where to start.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What about that one just behind you?
This one has 5 corners. Well, maybe think about that later. Oh no.
Okay.
All of these look
Oh,
terrible.
there's one that I really enjoyed doing actually. That's a bit more open plan. It's got a bunch of pillars in the middle of it.
We'll like have a walk around the town. We'll find a puzzle and pick one.
Sure, sure.
There's so many different places to poke our head around in here. Ooh, I think I just found the one you're talking about.
Is it big and blue?
It's very big and blue. I mean,
That's it.
I don't see a puzzle here, but it's unless is this gonna be? So you said the town was like a revisit of loads and loads of old puzzles, right? Is this going to be somehow a revisit of walking around from the castle? Because there's bits of broken stuff everywhere.
There's bits of broken stuff everywhere, and I mean, if you count the pillars as you walk through, maybe that will give you a better idea.
I mean, it's in a square.
Yeah.
Hey, that door has a puzzle on it, but doesn't have anything in it. That's a worry. It looks like there's a second layer above this, so maybe I have to get up there first. Let's keep wandering. I think
If you look behind the door, actually, that had that puzzle on that you were perplexed by, then that will show you how to get up there.
Ooh, a pretty flower. It's alright, we'll just keep wandering. I haven't made a decision
Okay.
when we're going to start yet. I just want to, like, get all this stuff bubbling around in my head and see what I'm scared least by. That's our special laser.
Oh, the big mirror thing.
Yeah.
Actually, this brings me to a question. Are you planning on getting all the environmental puzzles?
Probably not, because I know there's a
Okay.
lot of them. And I know that some of them require you to stand around for hours on end.
Just 1 hour?
I have other things to do, but I suppose I could do them simultaneously.
If well, this is the thing. If we're streaming it, we could start doing all it takes an hour, then play another game for 45 minutes, then come back at the end.
At that point, why don't we just play the other game, though?
It's a fun gimmick.
I do like fun gimmicks. I've cut. This looks like a relatively easy puzzle, relatively, I think. Relatively?
Oh, was it the shipping container?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's relatively easy. I mean, at this point, you should be able to solve this one with no problem. Right, Danny?
Don't at me. It seems like I want to split all 4 of them into their own little sections, but I don't know if that's a thing I can do. Is that a thing I can do?
No. Because of how the, Because you can't draw in, like, 2 different corners.
Yeah.
Like,
A bit like that. Hang on.
you can't
Like
draw...
that? Wait, no, because that wasn't a 2. Silly me.
Yeah.
That's no good either. I shouldn't have said anything about this shipping container, should I? Like that? Oh no, because that's not a thing either. It needs to be like that. Yay! Oh!
Did you get it?
There's nothing in here other than a puzzle someone left on the floor.
Yeah, you got pranked.
Oh. I chose the worst possible one to start with in the town.
So you solved that in a completely different way to the way I solved it. That puzzle on the door.
Are you saying a
I
stupid
solved it.
way?
No, because you got to the end of it. The way I solved it was essentially having the four 2x1 blocks stacked on top of each other. So you go like at the start, you go right, up, left, then up two,
Yeah.
then right one, and then you do it that way.
I thought about it more in terms of Tetrises. As you can
Oh, I
see,
did also.
I drew a Tetris S there.
Oh, very good. I did an S stacked on top of a Z.
Ah, that's a Tetris too.
Mm.
The town isn't as big as I thought.
No, I mean there's not very many people on the island, is there? So
Oh, that's true. I mean, there's no people really, it's all statues.
oh yeah, that's a good point. That
Do I want to do all 4 of these in a row? I'm trying to
all
find.
four of what?
There's a puzzle with like you know the witness where it introduces you to a concept and has a bunch of tellies in a row.
Oh yeah, yeah, the witness.
But
I
this
heard about that.
this one looks like it sucks and it's bad actually.
I don't think this one's that bad.
Compared to what, dear?
The witness. So compared to the ones later on in the same puzzle.
Well, it doesn't start terribly.
Hmm.
Oh, uh-oh. I think my controller's going. Could you give me 1 second?
Uh-oh.
Robin, Phil! Robin, Phil!
So don't worry about this, folks. We're just having a little bit of a technical hitch on our hands here. Nothing to be concerned about. If anybody listening right now is concerned, I would advise any passengers to tuck their head between their legs and hold on for
Robin, this
safety.
isn't filling, this is panicking people.
What do you mean? This isn't. Nobody's panicking. The plane's
I'm
not going
panicking.
down. We're fine. Well, that's because you are Danny, and you are built to panic. Unfortunately.
I do a very good job. Okay, everything's fine. Hello, everything's fine.
I liked hearing the snapping action as you click the batteries into place there.
Sorry, should I have done it further away?
No, I loved it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing one of your classic Robin sarcasms.
No, I love the clicky noises. If I was doing a sarcasm, I would have said "not" at the end of it.
Oh, is that how you tell?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I've never been very good at telling.
Hmm.
Robin,
Also,
that
figure out
puzzle
a
wasn't
solution
as
to this.
that puzzle wasn't as bad as I thought.
No, it was easy actually.
It was fine.
Puzzles is fake actually. Someone wants to know where the emergency exits are, but unfortunately, I finished filling, so I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, sorry, Dectalon.
I think the thing to focus on for these is like you need to make sure that you're giving yourself an exit route as well.
Yeah, like
You can't have any like a line of single dots going into a corner because then you can't get in there and get out again.
absolutely. And like, I can't tell if this is gonna be a bad idea. This is a bad idea in every way. That's not the shape it's asking me to make. It's like it's kind of cool because it's about that doesn't work. It's more about trying to figure out like okay, you've got those 2 squares, but where do you put the T around them?
Yeah.
I kind of like these. They are terrifying though.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's got to you like got to come out the gate and draw a shape pretty much because of the hexagons that you have to touch as well.
Yeah. Having to go to every single blob in this puzzle in these puzzles is fiendish.
It's a touch.
I'm gonna go with
cool.
fiendish. Yeah.
Just a touch. Did I try this already? I mean, that doesn't work, so I've excluded that blob. Ooh, this is a mean one, Robin.
Yeah, a little bit. Wait, can't you just... You can't just... Okay. I was thinking the same thing you might have been thinking, to just draw kind of like an F shape on the left, but you can't do that because of where the second blob is.
Yeah. Oh, this is
Tricky.
nothing. Yay! That one was kind of a panic.
Yeah.
It feels like I want to like isolate this first square into nothingness, but then I don't know what to do with the rest of them. Because it's like, once you've drawn a path, it's very, very hard to block off unless you use the side walls. But you need to come back round for all your stuff.
When the stream catches up, I'll start heckling, but until then...
No, it's okay. Please, heckle at your own pace, dear.
You're probably doing fine, I think.
See, that's a good heckle. You're probably doing fine. It's just cutting enough to be cruel. I mean, I assume you're doing a passable job. This is going to sound like a stupid question. What shapes can a T make? Let's find out. I mean, that's a T, but there's two blobs in there we're not satisfying. Like that. Well, that's the shape, but that's not all the hexagons. This is incredibly tricky. Ah, is that it? Will that do? That will do! Ha-ha! Oh, this one's fine. It's only two not triangles. It's only two T-shapes. What's the worst that could happen with this?
What's the worst that could happen with this?
Other than all of the things. That's a different flavour of Tetris I've played. Oh well. Can I stack them on top of each other effectively? I can! Yeah!
Definitely.
This... I don't like the look of this puzzle. It's clearly trying to make it look easier than it actually is. Jonathan.
I love listening to you play this and just say, I don't like this puzzle, Robin. It's smug or mocks me.
Yes, am I wrong?
No.
Have you played The Witness?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's alright, yeah. Damning with faint praise is a very nice phrase, you know. There's something about it. Maybe it's because I know the context. Maybe it's just because I know what the word means. But there's something about it that sounds as crushing as it actually is. So that only works with one of these two. Is there some way I can reverse that top corner but still get them? Probably not. If I was to go like this, that wouldn't work for either of those.
That doesn't work for the one on the left because it's not blocked off. It's 3 and then another 5 blocks in there.
Yeah. That's nothing. I'm getting the feeling one of them wants to be vertical, one of them wants to be horizontal. But
yeah,
it's how I make that happen.
So the thing with the vertical one on the right is that, the 3-piece on the right is that I believe that it needs to be ending, like you need to end that one as you end the puzzle.
Yes.
Because if you go for it horizontal,
like that would make sense to me.
Yeah.
But you need to come around that one because you have to get all the hexagons. This is rough.
This one's rough.
We'll get it, but wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm making that shape good or right at all. No. If I was to come around like that, can I do something with that? No, that's too short. I'm sorry, I realise a lot of this is like, how can I hammer away at this until it works? Welcome to the town, everyone.
There's one thing we know for certain, is that the people at home are going to watch it and enjoy it.
I mean, I hope so.
I hope so too.
So if we fill in the left-hand side one horizontally, then that would make sense to me, but I don't know where we go from there, is the problem. Like, how would we get back round? Because if you fill that one in horizontally, we end up touching the
one on the right.
The one on the right, yeah. I wonder if I'm wrong about needing to do that one horizontally.
Maybe I was wrong about it as well.
But how do we even do it vertically, considering we have to go around the top left? We wouldn't be able to close it out, would we? Because we get to this situation, how do we make that a 3?
Maybe that's exactly what they want you to think.
Like, it only makes sense.
I think I've got a solution. But I'm not going to say it just yet until you give me some chocolate.
I didn't get any chocolate. I forgot.
I guess we'll never know the solution then.
I guess we'll never know the solution, huh?
Okay, so you know the clue that I gave you earlier? Maybe that was completely wrong.
Which clue?
The clue was that, like, you need to end the 3-piece on the right as you end the thing. I don't think that's the case.
I'm just coming to terms with the fact that that might not be the case, but I don't quite know what to do with it.
Sure.
Because we need to come around that corner there. But then, how on earth would we?
No, wait.
That satisfies no one. At least
Oh no,
all
the solution
me.
that I had wasn't working because you weren't getting the blobs at the top. The solution I had was to have a vertical one on the left and the right one horizontal, and then you make it into a big T shape.
Yeah,
Would work.
it wouldn't work. They can be rotated, but if they touch, that's fine. But we still need to draw a big shape around them. That's the confusing part for me. Well, no, it's got to end there. We've got to get all of them. Oh, this puzzle's mean.
This puzzle's tricky.
It's either I can make the shape or I can get the blobs. I can never seem to manage both. Oh, that's... no. If only that was a different Tetris piece and I did a different solution to get all the blobs.
Yeah, if only, Danny.
If only everything in the world was different.
If only they just made this one easier.
Why did you do this to me, Jonathan?
Jonathan got us again.
Is this because we've been really mean for the whole set of streams? Did we say some bad things that upset Jonathan?
And then he just programmed this into the game just to thwart us.
Yeah. He went back and added this because I said a really rude thing. That doesn't sound like me. I wouldn't say a rude thing.
Actually, you know what? I don't think it was Jonathan this time. I think it was... Quickly, just Googling who works in Tekla.
No, Google what's the opposite of Jonathan Blow.
I don't know what the opposite of Jonathan is, Danny. I don't think anybody knows that.
I mean, it depends what theory of opposites you come up against. I was just telling you the other day, like, I knew someone who was absolutely sure that the opposite of something was its functional opposite rather than, like, its normal person opposite.
Yeah, I don't think it, in fact, was Jonathan Blow. I think in this case it was Luis Antonio.
I knew it!
Born in Portugal and left to London after university to work at Rockstar Games as an environmental character artist.
Ah,
I bet he programmed this one in. Thanks for nothing, Lewis.
Thanks for nothing, and also thanks for making the game, Lewis.
I do feel bad about just piling all the blame and also praise on Jonathan
Yeah.
Blow for this, because it was a team of 6 or 7 people.
And they honestly did a really good job. Like,
Yeah.
don't get it twisted. Everyone who involved in the witness did a really, really good job. But I think we've said this before, it is funnier to imagine it's one person doing it all to spite us. So I'd just
Yeah.
like to reassure you, it is all for the goofs.
I think that mentality is what keeps Fallout fans ticking.
Bloody Todd Howard.
Bloody Todd Coward.
I know
Todd Coward.
It's E3 time, so of course it's open season on Todd Howard. But you know what? The phrase Todd Coward is really funny.
It's really funny, Danny. Oh, I can't get over how good that phrase is.
Like the mental image of someone doing like the Warriors, the film The Warriors, the bit like the come out and play bit, that but with Todd Coward.
Todd Coward.
Like that's a
come
really
out
funny
to
mental
play.
image. I've got a game for you to re-release. I'm not
I
making...
fear not the man that's released 10,000 games one time, but the man that's released one game 10,000 times.
You're right to. You are right to. Honestly, like, I understand the wind has rather been taken out of the witness by having watched someone else do all the puzzles, but I think this is quite a good game, Oh,
I think I've got the solution. I think I've got a solution.
I might have got a solution. Yeah!
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 Alright, in a few seconds the stream's going to catch up and we'll find out whether we have the same solution.
I feel like I made a much bigger job of that than I needed to.
Yeah, we got the same solution. Nice.
Yay! Thank you for Todd Howard for giving us the energy to proceed.
Thank you, Todd Coward.
Oh, there's a problem guzzler here.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
how on earth do I... Oh, there's nothing much here. How on earth do I guzzle that problem?
Guzzle that problem.
You have a better voice for TV production than I do.
Thank you. So the thing with this problem
Problem Gobbler.
Uh,
Like, I need to make it into one giant group around the up side.
yeah.
But that seems a rather tricky thing to do.
Yeah, because if you miss out one of the hexagons, you're also going to miss out a second one. So the problem guzzler can't. The problem
It can't guzzle that problem.
Yeah, there'll be too many problems on the problem guzzler's plate.
I think I've just found a way to make it guzzle that problem.
Nice.
Delicious. Ooh. I just opened a bit of that house. That big, loud, noisy house.
Oh, I love how it frames the big noisy house in the distance. That's nice.
Yeah,
As you know where you have to. You know what? I think this game's quite well put together.
Thanks. What's his name? Lewis.
Lewis.
Thanks, Lewis.
Actually, they also hired like two or three architects to say like, oh yeah, you want to put wood on top of a stone foundation instead of stone on top of a wood foundation. Otherwise, the house will fall apart if you do that.
I really
And
genuinely appreciate that.
Yeah, you can tell that they're real architects because one of them is called Van Buren.
I'll give you that one. Where was that? I want to go back
So,
to the
do you
Blue
remember-
Pillar house. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, do you remember that one puzzle that you saw where you looked out to sea and you saw some trees?
Yeah.
That is part of this series of puzzles.
Don't know why you asked me to look behind that door. Wait, what's going on with this? Someone just put a load of patio tiles on a big pole.
Yeah,
Is there
it's
somewhere?
a counterweight.
Is there some way I can break that to make the stairs come back down?
Well, not in the witness. You can just puzzle your way through.
I'm trying to solve a puzzle with my face.
Stop cheating.
Robin, this is clearly a physics puzzle.
Your sequence breaking.
I've played video games. So, I don't remember... I'm guessing that the fact this grid is yellow is telling me what type it is, but I can't remember what other puzzles were
I
yellow.
believe that
Was
is
it the monastery?
overthinking.
Oh, okay. Do I just have to actually solve this? No?
It was the monastery. In that case, back up and see if there's anything you can place in the way to make this one easier. Like anything you can place through your vision.
I mean, there's a small bit of tree here, but that doesn't really solve anything. Unless they do it like that, but I just tried to solve it that way.
I don't think that's going to be the case then for this puzzle.
What other puzzles do I know? It can't be environmental because it's not see-through. We'll come back to that one, I suppose. I can't think what else that would be. I feel like I've got to solve that puzzle to start off this big blue pillar section. But unless the big blue pillars is... where's the exit on this puzzle? Top right. The exit of this... unless this is the top right of the puzzle, and the exit there is this door, in which case the start of this puzzle would be over here. That would make sense. But didn't I just try this and it didn't work? Oh, is it going to be the loud, noisy floor stuff again? The floor in here does have different sounds.
I'm going to be honest. Listening to you figure this out as you go is A, really fun, and also B, the easiest commentary job I've ever had to do so far.
You don't really have to say yes or no, you just have to say, interesting,
I feel like even that would be giving away too much.
Oh,
you know?
hang on. Oh, wait, Do I have to... There is a paved path through here, you know. Am I overthinking this?
You might be.
Oh, what Hitomi said rather implies I am. Thank you for always pulling me up on my manners, dear.
I think that's moss.
A moss is just like a kind of fuzzier grass. 1,
You're allowed to walk on
2,
moss.
3. 1, 2. Up 1. This is very wiggly, you know. I think I might have to
Should we
draw
go to
this.
the books?
I might have to draw this out because this is obscene. Sorry for wiggling the camera everywhere, everyone. Although this does mean we actually get to visit Puzzle Camp today.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so long. Hello, you. Hello, all the puzzles. I just move in. Oh, hang on. I know what I'll do. I'll erect the batteries there as a testament to me being really silly and not checking if they were alive before we started.
Oh, I like the little alpaca.
They're hanging out with the pens. I'll just shift the camera forward so you can get more of them. They're cute. They have a strawberry. Oh.
Aww.
Alpaca fell down. Get up.
That's okay. They're very unbalanced.
Not time for sleepy. Me too. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're going to draw out a puzzle, aren't we? I remember this. So, how many squares we got? I reckon it's about 5 by 5 because we got 4 blue pillars. So let's draw a 5 by 5 grid.
That's 5 dots, isn't it? Or five squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 squares.
Uh,
With 4 pillars in between.
Do you want to check your maths on that one?
Have I transcribed that wrong then? If I go back to puzzle, if there's 4 pillars, it
Oh,
makes
no.
sense there's 5 dots.
Does it? Yeah, it makes sense there's 5
3,
dots.
4, 5 dots and 4 in between each, yes.
Oh, okay. You drew 6 dots.
You can draw 6 dots, yeah. But wait, that's because I'm drawing... I messed up.
5 dots.
These are our pillars in the middle, and these are our dots. I'm sorry, I just go into a fit of pique because I love to draw. I never said I was...
You're being called out in your gloves, Danny.
Thank you. These are my puzzle gloves because I wore them once for Puzzle Cam and I realised they brought me good luck. So now I wear my puzzle gloves all the time.
Maybe the puzzle gloves were inside you all along.
No, they're on my hands, Robin.
Oh, I see the distinction now.
They're one of the few things I haven't eaten yet.
So here's a fun Robin fact.
Oh, I love Robin facts. What's the Robin fact?
You're not going to love this one.
Really?
I've had contact lenses recently.
Ah!
It's weird. And when I was having them fitted at the opticians, they said, like, one of the main things you should do with these is never lick them. And I thought, okay, that makes sense.
What?
Like, never lick a contact lens. If it's a reusable one, never lick it. Like, because you need to rinse in saline and then put it in the proper solution.
I mean,
You
it
don't
sounds
have
like
it
a
back
good
in your
piece
eye.
of advice, but I wasn't going to lick
Yeah.
it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So, obviously, as soon as I got home,
Oh, did
after a couple
you?
of hours, took my contact lenses out because they were comfortable. The first thing I did was put them in my mouth.
Oh, you fucking idiot, Robin.
Of course I was going to do that!
Oh, did you? It wasn't like. It's just you wanted to know. You
I
weren't
needed to
like.
know.
Oh, okay. I thought you just did it like subconsciously, thinking, oh well, popped them off. What do I do
Yeah,
with
it's
my glasses? Stick them in my mouth.
It's like one of those, oh, where are my glasses? Like, oh, they're on my face. Oh, silly me.
Oh, where are my
Like,
contact
my
lenses?
contact
In my mouth.
They're in me mouth.
Stored them in my cheeks like a big hamster who can't see good. I think we have our puzzle solution.
For everybody listening at home, they were dailies. I was going to flush them down the toilet otherwise.
I mean, is that better or worse? I was going to flush them down the toilet, so I put them in my mouth instead.
Put them in my mouth first.
Just to see what it was like.
Yes! if they're reusable ones, then I probably wouldn't have put them in my mouth. I probably would have treated them properly.
You would have treated them with respect rather than saliva.
With the respect that they deserve.
To be fair, it sounds like you might have done that anyway. Ooh. Hey! It's a Tetris bridge! Oh, it's been ages since we've seen one of these.
I love these so much, Danny. I really love
Oh.
Tetris bridges.
They're very good.
Can't
is that,
believe there's
3?
2 people in the chat trying to tell me not to enjoy munching down on a contact lens.
There's one person in the call as well.
There's 3 people trying to tell me not to live my life. 3 people out here trying to yuck my yum.
Shut up.
Don't yuck my yum, Danny.
I misunderstood how to solve this puzzle, didn't I?
Yep, they're not rotating ones. They're straight boys.
No, they're straighty ones, yeah. How am I going to do that then? Oh, Ooh, this is weird. Ooh. I feel like I shouldn't be getting stuck on a Tetris bridge.
This one's kind of funky.
I feel like I've got to hollow out a section here, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Like that? Yeah, like that.
Just scoop it out.
Ha! Weird. I mean, cool, but weird. I think I just want to draw a set of steps.
This is an unconventional.
Ah! Why did I not think it would be time for the 2s again?
The terrible 2s.
I forgot how terribly confusing this was. This must be the work of Jonathan rather than Lewis.
Lewis would never betray us like this.
Lewis is my friend. The absurd canon we've written around the witness. Excuse me, thank you. Can I go all the way around like that? I mean, maybe. Probably not. Does that work? Why doesn't that work? Oh, because that black one's in with all the rest of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're onto a winner at the start of it, honestly.
Yeah. It's just that it becomes almost like mechanically very difficult because I end up looking at the one I'm not controlling directly.
Yeah.
So I go like, and I'm trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Speaking of pegs, there's a hexagon. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Ooh. Weird. Weird. I mean, not exactly. Right. That's close. That's not quite there, but that's close. Because we've got that little one hanging on the side. If I could just do something about that at the start, maybe? That's going to make the rest of this puzzle really difficult, what I've just done there. Unless I do that. Oh, there was one white one mixed in, of course. Like that? Although then that becomes tricky because I'm sorry, I get at this point I do just have to sit here and hope this is like I realize I'm explaining myself quite poorly as we go along. But hopefully you can sort of understand what I'm going for. I've done the same thing.
I think
That?
that was a solution.
No, because the one at the top would be in a group of a white one.
Oh, okay.
There's that one white hanging out with the two blacks in the middle. I need to find a way to get those squares all separate.
I can think. I know an answer, Danny.
You know an answer?
Yeah.
Is the
I'm not
answer,
sharing though.
is the answer don't bully me?
That's always the answer.
Oh, that doesn't work though, because I've got to get that hexagon. They saw me coming, Robin. Also, it doesn't work because there's a white one there. They saw me coming twice.
Where even is the hexagon? I can't see it on the stream.
It's the bottom right-hand corner, going vertically down towards the exit.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
If we
That
grab
does throw a spanner in the works,
that
doesn't it?
one, grab that one and go across. Ah, almost. It's again that awful hexagon. Wait a second. No. Ah. Sorry, this is noises. I keep coming very, very close, but not close enough. Again, that's not any use at all because of that hexagon. I wonder if I need to maybe flip my perspective. You know, because that completely locks off the thing. But if we start with the top right rather than the bottom left. Again, that's very, very close, but it's that hexagon. That hexagon's a rotter, Robin.
It's really a thorn in your side at this point, isn't it?
They really should have been more considerate when placing it. 'Cause,
Thanks for nothing, Andrew Smith.
Oh, Andy. Are you familiar enough to call him
who
Andy?
has been programming games since he got his first computer, a Sinclair Spectrum ZX Plus.
Ooh, nice. The plus. How on earth do you... Because it feels like you have to come down vertically like that to do that. To get that hexagon. If you come across, then you're going to split these two black ones up and you're going to be in trouble whatever you do.
There's no way you can't get that hexagon by going in horizontally. Maybe... Okay, try ignore...
Well, no, I mean, like, if
Maybe it's
you
better
come in
place.
horizontally in the square above the hexagon, you split those two black ones in the top left corner, and it seems like that's going to cause problems whatever you try and do.
Yeah.
Because you need to
Okay.
isolate them from this white one, too.
I've had a really bad idea.
Oh, I love bad ideas, Robin.
Try going right 2, then up 2, then right 1, then down 1. No, that's not going to work.
Yeah, because then you have to... You end up, like, you can't split the ones in the top right corner if you do that. I feel like you've got to come up and then back round like that, but I can't... Oh, actually...
Is there a way you can...
Ooh, is that a thing? No, we tried that before. Sorry,
Is
Robin.
there a way that you can loop around so that you get the bottom middle one when you start bottom left, but then end top left with that one?
I don't think I can get the white one and also loop back around is the thing.
Wait, pull it back. Pull it back. The one you were just doing. So up 2,
Yeah?
right 2, up 2, right 1, down 1, then right 1.
But again, that leaves it split. Like, getting that hexagon means you have to split those two top left black ones.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so it's then right then, yeah. Then go up, and then grab the white one.
But
no, because
that leaves the black. That doesn't split that white one well enough.
Fucking hell, Jonathan.
He's a nasty one and no mistake.
He's a nasty sort.
Oh, again, this Wiggly almost does it, but then doesn't quite. This is rough. Can I come round
This is
and
really
do a
rough.
weird thing? That weird thing ain't going to work at all. The thing with doing a weird thing is it always feels like hugely overcomplicating it. Like, these always feel like you end up making mostly symmetrical solutions. Mostly. Oh, wait a second. Is that something I can do? I think that's something I can do! Aha!
How did we end up at this conclusion?
I made a mostly symmetrical solution. Oh no, they've done the same trick again, but 3 times worse. Jonathan. Wait, can I just gouge that one out and have that? I won't be
Danny,
fooled.
Don't say gouge. Please say scoop.
Scoop, sorry. I forgot scoop is technically what you do with a puzzle. I wasn't fooled. No, actually, we breezed over it earlier, but the person who... Was it one person who programmed this entire game?
Yeah, it was Jonathan Blow.
No, like, actually, you mentioned that, like, that program, because if it was one person, they have done a spectacular job.
There's a few designers. Do you want me to do the credits right now?
I mean, we can do, because I feel like we have been talking maybe too much just about Jonathan.
Sure. So there was Eric A. Anderson, who was one of the designers on there. Luis Antonio was a level designer, and I believe an artist as well. Salvador Bell was. It says he worked on the physics and animation in Killzone games, so I believe he's one of the programmers at Tekla. Jonathan Blow, who I think is a programmer and also the lead designer.
Jonathan Blow just kind of hangs out.
Yeah, I think they mentioned that they made their own programming language for the game as well, which is crazy.
What? They already have some of those. Robin, why would they do that?
I don't know.
They have lots of those now.
Ignacio Castaño, who is who used to be a programmer at Nvidia, which is pretty wild. Andrew Smith, also a programmer, and Osolia Spaniol. This is her first game industry job.
Chose quite a good one. Did a really good job.
Pretty good one to get in there, yeah.
Genuinely, I don't want to, like, all of our jokes and stuff, I don't want to do anyone a disservice. This game is fantastically, like, well made. Like, obviously it took a really long time, but you know what? Absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
I'm doing an environmental puzzle now, which is, I think we've talked about this before, the most, like, impressive part of this game by a very long way.
I don't know how they managed to, like, get that all in there. It's great. Oh, it's so good. I think when we're done watching this, we should watch the interview that Giant Bomb did with Jonathan Blow as like a post-mortem thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did one with him, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really good. They sit down and spoil the hell out of a lot of the stuff in the game.
Ooh. When I know all the stuff in the game, we'll be able to spoil it. Robin!
Oh, you haven't seen shit yet.
I'm very confused.
With the big starbursty ones.
Yeah.
So, this is impossible. That's it.
Yay! Next. Okay, so what colour do I have to look at it through?
So, the way I solved this isn't the way you're supposed to solve this. But the way I solved it was that I actually took a screenshot of this and ran back to the greenhouse and compared it to all the different lenses you can look through it there. That wasn't the solution.
That's some cheat. Hang on, this door is slightly yellow. Perhaps if I open this door and look at that...
It's time.
Oh, there's so many corners here. Are we doing this? Oh, okay. Well, first we need to draw out the grid.
Yeah, I think it's going to be easiest if we can, like, put 5 different corners on the board so we can figure out where to keep them isolated.
Okay. I mean, I
Cut
guess.
out 5 corners.
Come here, Puzzle Cam. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Right, I'll put on some music because we're going to be here for a while.
And this one was recommended by Phil Wall. Thank you, Phil.
Oh, it's the perfect one for how long it's going to go on. So, our grid is 5 by 5. So we need 6 dots.
6 dots this time.
Same start and end positions, though.
Mhm.
Oh, it's been a very long time since I played Choo Choo Rocket music now.
Oh, it's very good, though, is the
Very
thing.
good. Choo Choo Rocket is a very, very good game. And
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best ones in the Dreamcast. And that's a console that had a lot of very good and also very cursed games. I think that's the nicest way to say. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Dreamcast. There was some curious things on the Dreamcast.
Maybe that explains what happened to Sega because the console itself was so cursed.
Yeah, they sort of unleashed the curse upon themselves, which is a shame.
Mm. Oh, Zayd Zero is right. We should play some later music for the. I suppose there's not very much Puzzle Cam left, is there?
Well, you don't know. Right.
I literally know.
You don't know, Robin.
I can think that there's actually one part later on that might have some good Puzzle Cam shit. So.
And I'm ready for some good puzzle. Well, I'm not going to do the swear, but I'm ready for some good Puzzle Cam stuff.
Yeah.
These grid lines are coming out a little bit wonky, I'll be honest.
I would draw the starburst in just like a quick asterisk or something.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
Sorry everyone, I've got the pad just to rotate it. Sorry. Oh, these are some these are rubbish grid lines. Yeah. And we've got starburst. Oh, there's a lot of them actually.
What's your solve count? Oh, somebody wants to know how far through the game we are.
We've done everything other than the town and what comes after.
I think if you press escape and go to load game, it should show you all the puzzles you've figured out.
We're in the middle of a puzzle at the minute. We'll check that in a minute.
Okay.
It's probably not very high. I think we've skipped over quite a lot of optional sections by the sound of it. Oh, right, I've got to cut out some corners.
I don't think we've skipped over a lot of optional sections.
Where are the scissors? Robin, where's the scissors?
How am I supposed to know? I'm not there this time.
Where did you leave them?
I don't think you even let me use them last time.
Nice. You know what? Hey! Invite the family round. Wait, we've got Corny,
Oh no.
Corna,
There's so many of them.
Cornu. Oh, there's Corny. I ran out of vowels, so that one has to be a Y.
And Corn W.
No, we have Corny.
Nice. Okay.
See, because the Corny family has the same name with different vowels at the end.
So remember, you've got to get all the top row as well.
We've got to get the
That's
top
where all
row,
different-
and we've got to split the bottom into pairs.
Yes.
This seems difficult.
It's not that bad.
You're doing the thing where you know what's going on again. Let's give this a go. So, I guess really... Oh, actually, you know what? I'll draw the corners at the top, just so we know.
Sure.
These are all rotatable corners. Even though they look a little bit like Half-Lives.
Lamberters.
Lambert. Maybe if we form a block of Corny there. We have one there. Oh, but then that doesn't work because we'd have too many starburst in this blob and not enough in the other blob. What if it was a blob there? And then we did that. Can I make that shape? Oh no, because then that one in the corner's lonely. How do we make that one not lonely? So that's all the cornies in a blob, but that doesn't work because we need one of those starbursts to be in the corny blob too.
I think you need to pluck out the very center starburst right at the bottom, but
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but how do we make that work? So I'll put one corny reaching down to it, but then
Yeah.
we have to shuffle all the others around to make this shape
Like
work.
God reaching down to Adam.
To say, hey, would you be in my Tetris puzzle?
Yes.
Does that work? Is that a shape I can draw? That feels like a shape I can't draw.
You sure?
We're losing some definition here, I think. Oh, that doesn't work because that corny isn't... We need to include the entire top row, Robin.
Yes.
Silly. So if I spin that round... do that... Oh no, then I've used up too much space, I think.
I think it's that one.
I've used up way
boy.
too much space there. If I rotate that one around, so we've got a full corner in the corner. Corn. I wish I had like laminated these or something. These are hard to work. Ah, can I then slot that one in?
I think laminating the corners for one throwaway part of the game is possibly the most work you could have done for the smallest payoff.
Laminating the corners sounds like some sort of bizarre euphemism.
Jewel mentioned put 5 different corners on the board sounds like a 90s game show thing. I'm like, let's laminate the corners.
That is the voice you were using, to be fair.
Yeah. I think that's
Can
just
I
very
make
shooting
that
stars.
shape? I don't think I can because I've got to come all the way back round to make it.
I think you can make it.
Let's have a go. Let's have a go.
I think you can easily make that one.
Let's have a go.
Don't forget to send off Choo Choo Rocket.
Oh, do I have to?
Regrettably, yes.
Oh, okay. Let's have a go and see if I can make that shape. But we've got to get out as well, Robin.
You can do both.
Can I?
Yeah.
Are you properly sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can draw it negative style.
Exactly.
Draw it in reverse. Yeah! Ah! We satisfied the whole Corno family.
Finally, they can die.
No, Robin, don't make it sad. Hey! And look, I can use this door as a lens to see the other door as well. See?
Before you do that, explore that house quickly that you just popped. Actually, no. Maybe do both.
I mean, I wasn't planning to just do one, not the other.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had enough of the town now. Let's go home. So, I'm going to draw out that grid as well. We can see through the window, just so I remember it. Because I reckon that one could take a while to solve too.
I think just looking at it and then trying to remember which ones are the right colours. Yes, definitely. I know I've said this a lot, and I'm sorry, folks at home, but this game's so good. Like, you pop that door open and you look through the coloured lens on the inside and you can see the solution to the other puzzle. That's really clever.
I like that at this point in the game, I have actually basically been trained just to expect that. I see the colour of that door and I kind of just know, you know? Like,
Yeah.
the game didn't tell me there, hey, look through the window when you've opened this door. I just knew to do it. And that's, you know, that's some good video game design.
Some good design, that.
Like, I think we've said before, this game took a very, very long time to make. A very long time. But you know what? You can see why in some of these areas.
Braid came out in 2007?
That sounds about right. It was back when the Xbox Live Arcade stuff was really kicking off. So it might have been like 2008, maybe?
Who else was it? Yeah. Like, that's when it was called the Summer of Arcade, wasn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah. Wow, that was a long time ago. Right, so the problem we've got with this puzzle is... well, we have to make pairs out of all of these things. So how are we going to do that? Can you mix can you mix up the colours of stars? I can't remember.
Yes,
Right.
as long as there's only 2 of them.
That makes this more doable. I kind of forgot
Yep.
the rules. It's been a while since we did stars.
Mm-hmm.
Like that? That's not mixed up enough, is it? No, the top row needs to be split down the middle too. Okay. That doesn't seem impossible. It doesn't seem easy, but it doesn't seem
So-
impossible.
It was the magenta and the red were all the same color.
Mhm.
The black, yellow, and blues were all. No, the black and the blues were
Black
the
and
same
the blues
color.
are the same colour, and then the white and the yellow are the
yellow
same
and
colour.
whites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we split it like...
JBZ Dark Kid in the chat would like to see your self count.
We are in the middle of the puzzle. I'll check it in a second.
Okay, I'll remind you when we're done here. Sorry, JBZ, Danny's in her zone.
Cut it like that, maybe? And then, like... No, because those are the same colour, aren't they? The yellow and the white up here, that makes a blob of 4 of all the same colour. So, if we did that... Is that doable? Like that? Yeah! There you go! How on earth do I see my solve count?
If you go to load game, it should be the one right at the very top. So
361 solved, apparently?
that's pretty good. That's a lot of puzzles.
We've done 1 or 2, you know.
All 361.
Well, you know. Why on earth did I open this door? I feel like I wanted to open this door to be able to get the solution to this puzzle up on the wall.
You're not wrong.
But, so this was a monastery. I kind of don't remember how we did the monastery. I know it was about things being blocked off and looking through windows and stuff, but... Oh, how did I do this? It's got to be related to opening that door, surely. Because otherwise, you can just walk in otherwise. So
Yeah, there's another door for it.
I need to look at it from some kind of angle. It's not just going to be that. That's too easy. Through here? Ah, ha, 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 ha. This isn't branches at all. Although that is kind of blocked off. We'll see if that just... Yeah, it's blocked off by that sideways one, isn't it? Is that sideways one actually part of this, though? I imagine it probably is, but I'll have a go.
Just make sure you're standing in the right place.
Yeah, that makes sense. So something like that? Well, that doesn't make sense, because that's clearly not right. Like there-ish? Well, no, because that's too easy a solution.
I think it was plus 16, not plus 10. By the way. Take a step to the right.
Aha! Ah! A step to the right was a good idea, Robin.
I just, thought about doing the time warp.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, hang on, was that the... Oh, that was just one of the ones that was... I guess that was kind of complicated. I did have to do a few
Yeah,
steps, didn't I?
There were 3 pretty tricky puzzles to get to that one.
We satisfied a whole bunch of corners.
Mm-hmm.
What's in this bit that's clearly based on the bunker? Ooh, here's some bamboo as well. That means there's going to be camo noise nonsense. They do quite a good job of telegraphing what puzzles from what section you're going to be wearing here, you know.
Yeah.
Again, it's quite cute how you start to recognise things just based on appearances.
Mm.
Ooh! Oh no, we're in one of those awful sound chambers where nothing is real.
Picking up on the bamboo, as it being a sound puzzle, is actually... I hadn't picked up on that, and I've played this game inside out, but apparently not as inside out as I thought. This room looks really fucking good, by the way. Can we make this a thumbnail?
Someone broke the speaker.
Someone messed it all up.
How am I going to hear the puzzle now? What can I do to hear the puzzle? Is there another speaker or something? Hang on, there's a cable. Oh no, those are connected to those two puzzles, so solving those two puzzles will turn
Solve that
on.
puzzle and then it'll turn the cable on.
So how am I going to hear the
Danny?
noises?
Danny, just solve the puzzle. That's the only hint I'm going to give you on this one.
Oh, there's no sound? There's no sound. Okay. So does it even matter what order I solve that? Yeah, there's no sound. Although that didn't actually turn the cable on.
You didn't turn the cable on, there's a second puzzle you've got to solve first.
Wait, what? Oh, hang on. Do I have to guess the actual solution to this puzzle based on the shapes? There's too low... Ooh. Too low... Wow, okay. Too low, high,
Yeah, bear in mind,
middle?
if you say there's no noise and you go straight to the middle, that's not no noise, that's going mid. Yeah.
So we did 2 low, 1 high, and 1 middle? Okay. Good guess, me.
Take a look at what room you're in, Danny.
A dodgy, no room egg
Recording
carton.
studio.
Yeah. It's an egg carton chamber.
You just recorded the solution to that puzzle.
Why is it not playing anywhere then?
Go back and solve the first one. So you go high, low, high, mid, low, low. And then try and do that on the other one.
I mean, that's possible. So what's the difference?
So this is the thing. You're recording your own solution for the puzzle. So you do that, then you go to the one over next to it, and then you can track that out with the squares and the hexagons.
Yeah.
How good is that?
I kind of saw it the other way round. Like I solved the puzzle on the right and transcribed it on the left.
Yeah. It's both essentially. Yeah.
I like that there isn't actually one canonical solution to that, because if that was a real sound puzzle, there would be.
Yes.
But actually, that's just asking me, do you remember how sound puzzles work? Which is cool.
It's really cool. It's just a really good moment in a game full of good moments. I think it's one of my favorite. That's one of the stand-up puzzles. Also, this room looks killer. Look at it.
I like the little slits outside. Oh, this is the most intensely coloured lit room ever.
Yes.
What do I do with it? Oh. Okay. Is this okay? Oh yeah, this is probably okay. Is it gonna be okay? Yes, it's okay. Everything's fine. Rather thought that might help me with the whole colour situation.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a shame. Can I actually get some more light in here? That's done one light up there. Does that mean anything?
Try solving it in different ways.
You're the boss, apparently.
I'm the boss.
Ah! Okay. I just happened to solve it the way they expected me to solve it.
Yeah.
I mean, that didn't change any of the puzzles, I don't think. Oh no, it totally changed the right-hand side one. Ooh, those are kind of greeny. Okay.
I think turning the light on so that everything floods with red is possibly the most sinister way you could have solved that first.
Yeah. Although we have already been in Jonathan Blow's blood room, so it's fine.
I forgot about the blood room.
Unfortunately, Robin, I didn't. Ooh, now it's just a healthy green room. It's Jonathan Blow's toxic room.
Oh yeah, you need to stack up on poison resist to get through here.
Robin, you already did that one.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, dear. This is not going to be the solution to anything, is it? Nope. Is this one gonna be good for my health? Probably not. Nope. those colours are wrong because I think that should have worked.
So I think this is a more puzzle cam content.
I don't see how unless we have to record all of the colours.
That's how I solved it.
That does not seem like a particularly cool way to solve it.
Not really.
Like, did I do it that way last time? I think I did. No? Oh yeah, because that's not... Yeah. Tetris. This seems very fiddly. Are we going to have to draw out the solutions to each of these in each different state?
That's what I did.
I guess let's get going, huh? Ooh, accidentally bumped the mouse. You know what? I'm going to put the Choo Choo Rocket music back on.
It's really good, is the thing.
We might be here for a while, so let's get our puzzle cam back. Batteries and all. Switch to a new page. This pad's too big to work with puzzle cam. Okay, right, so we have 3 different states. We have blue light, red light, and green light. So, let's make 3 different bits. Yeah, like, that's the thing. I was trying to figure out the true colours, but Robin wants us to do puzzle cam, so let's do puzzle cam. Blue, red, green. And then we have left-hand grid on here, and right-hand grid over there. So I'm going to draw condensed versions of the grids.
I wrote 1, 2, 3 in each of the different grids when I was doing. I did one big 6x6 grid and wrote 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and then 3 for all of them. But I think doing blue, red, green could also help as well.
I'm not sure really what doing 1, 2, 3. I think you might be just explaining your method quite badly there.
Yes. If it came up the same color as the light in the room, I'd write number 1. If it was blue, then it was red, I'd write 2. If it was green, I'd write 3.
But yeah, we need to figure out the true colours to figure out like what we actually split them up into. That's the greenhouse's whole thing.
Yeah.
But I need one to represent white, one to represent black. So I'll get the greyish one, and you know what? We'll have blue to represent black. Not blue, rather, it's red. Because why not? So we've got black, black, black. 4 blacks down there too. 3 down here. And none up there. This does feel like the long-winded way to do it. But hey, whatever gets you there. 3, 4. And on the right-hand side, we just got matching corners. That's clearly not the right colours, is it? How many songs are on the Choo Choo Rocket soundtrack? How many do you think we're going to get through?
Let's find out.
That's our blue. Now, you're going to have to trust me on this one. I'm going to set the puzzle back to green.
Okay.
You will have to trust me.
I believe you.
Green. Okay, so, in green... in green, we've rather flipped the top corner around, it looks like. So, ooh, excuse me, alpaca. Thank you. Had to push them up away. We've got just one black blob in the corner. A whole bunch down here. And then everything else is what? Everything else is white. All of it. Is it the same story on the right-hand side?
Curiouser and curiouser.
On the right-hand side, we've got just that blob there and 3 blobs down here. Oh, if you want alpacas, there is no no end of them at cons from what I've seen.
Hmm.
There are lots and lots of very lovely people who sell lots of Amuse plushes. And they all claim to be the official reseller. I don't know what's going on with that.
I would only trust Tofu Cute on that one, but there are a few others that do as well.
There's one called Love
Rude as
Jojo
heck,
who
what-
seems nice as well.
Yeah. Rude as heck, what day
No.
are you going to be at Hyper Japan?
No. Fine.
I'm sorry.
Now we've got to make this room blood red again. How did I do that last time? Oh, like this. Oh, this is a spooky room when it's bright red, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it's red, everything goes and turns white. The main bit I like about Tofu Cute, this is like a really local reference, but there you go. The main bit I like about Tofu Cute is that they always have a really nice shop.
Yeah, it's just really nicely laid out.
And
It
it's
looks
also really
exactly-
cute and pink.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This side has loads of white ones now too. So this is the bit where I have to start actually thinking, and my poor grasp of colour theory comes back to bite me, because I'm not super sure what to actually make of this right now.
Well, the thing is, like, if you change it from red to green, you're cutting out all the red channel. So, like, we can say for fairly
Yeah,
certain.
we can reverse engineer it so that we know that one has no red in it.
Yeah.
Right. So, it looks like we have 3 colours, do we? I think so. So, we're looking to eliminate things based on if the light... So, if we're in the red zone, and the light is bright red, are we saying that everything with black doesn't have any red in it?
Yes.
Right. That's fine.
Are we going to point the camera at Photoshop again?
No. Let's try and do this with our brain, which is possibly
Okay.
worse. So, a black blob in that light means the colour's been excluded from that. So, is there anything... Let's start off first. Is there anything that's white all the time or black all the time? Because that will let us know they're white or black.
So the top right on the left puzzle is always white all the time.
That's true. So we know they're
On the-
all white.
And the bottom left on the left puzzle is black all the time as well.
Should I get a second piece of paper and we'll start transcribing these? I'll have to do this
Yes.
off camera because I straight up do not have enough room anymore. Actually, I do. I can.
You can put two. Yeah, you can put 2 pads side by side.
No, alpaca. No,
No.
no. Please be fine. No. Oh. Please be fine. It's hard to know if an alpaca's fine because they kind of make a scary noise. They make a sort of loud.
Are you sure that wasn't you speaking for the alpaca?
Both. It's both.
Uh,
So, we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6 grid. That's a big grid!
It's a big grid.
It's a big grid, but you know what? We're worth it.
We're treating ourselves to a big grid this time.
We've been good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6! We've worked so hard, we deserve a big grid. Oh, this is a lot of dots to draw, Robin. I didn't think this through.
It's a lot of dots, but you know what? Thank you for taking the time to draw these dots.
My dots are getting more haphazard as time goes on.
Rude as heck. While to fill the time as Danny draws in these dots, I'm going to be at Hyper Japan as well on the Sunday. We should meet up and, I don't know, take a selfie. That's what the young people are doing.
I think that's what you do at cons, isn't it? You take a
Yeah.
selfie or talk about which anime you like.
You won't catch me talking about anime that I like.
That's because you like none of them.
I don't like any.
That's a
Thank
lie.
you.
I'll be in the corner talking about Tunebio to myself all day.
I hate to break it to you, Danny. This grid's too small.
Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is. We need an extra on the side. So, let's have another go. Bring the diagram across. Right, so, what we need to keep in mind is that when something is white, that means the colour's there. When something's black, that means the colour isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me. If something is black all the time, we know it's black, so our logic on that beforehand was not wrong. So we can copy across the black ones, and we can copy across the white ones. Because those will always, like, we aren't wrong that those will always or won't always have the colours. So, the black ones on this one before were just that one there, that one there, and that one there. And that's all the black ones we had. In terms of white ones, we had the top corner. So we weren't that far off. We just got all of our colour mixing wrong. Whoops!
Yeah.
Oops!
Oops.
Oops! Uh-oh! Oops!
Oops.
Oh well. So, let's do some mixing of colours. What's white when we are in... Actually, we'll go again by groups. So we need to figure out... We'll start with this single lonely blob in the bottom left corner. It's the music. It makes me want to over-exaggerate. The poor lonely blob in the bottom left corner.
It does make you feel a bit Doctor Who-ish, maybe?
No, it makes me feel a little bit series of unfortunate events-y, I think.
Oh, you're right, yes.
The poor orphan in the bottom left corner. being looked after by the tyrannical 3... Well, they're just giant blobs. You can't really characterise giant blobs. Hey, we're getting distracted. Puzzle.
Tell that to... Piss.
Tell that to
What was
piss,
the
Robin.
The dude's name. What was the
In what?
gentleman that made Thomas Was Alone?
Thomas?
No, that was the fella that was alone.
Yeah, it was autobiographical, wasn't it? No?
Tell that to Mike Bithell. Got there in the end.
Nailed it.
Shit, I'm sorry, everybody.
So, in the bottom left corner, these three are green.
You can't characterize giant blobs. Give me a minute.
Okay, so those three are green, and this top one is green and blue. I think that's yellow, isn't it? Didn't we just do this? Yes, it's yellow. No, hang on. Green and blue. That's green and red is yellow. Blue and green is... Hang on. What? Okay, we're working this out wrong anyway because it's not additive. But also, I think blue and green is like a different shade of blue, isn't it? Like sort of cyany?
Yeah, it's cyan.
We'll go with cyany. That's just this. That looks the same as green. These sharpies
Again, the
are
people
too
who-
strong.
The people at home will have to trust us.
After the mess this has been, they probably won't trust us ever again.
That's not unfair.
So, top left corner. Right. I think those are, to me, they all look like a mix on all of them. So let's figure out what those mixes are. If we go by green, the bottom three here have some green in them and some red. So green and red is... Good question. Green and... I'm going to start Googling it because I'm really struggling.
I'm Googling it. Green and red is yellow.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. That's fine. So those three are yellow. Which again is a situation we were in before. Did we get our wires crossed halfway through before?
Yes.
And then the top left one is white on blue and white on red. So, blue and red together. I feel like we did this before.
It doesn't matter because it's
Yes,
blocked off
violet.
like that.
But I want to, I want to use the right colours. So,
Okay.
this reminds me of a disaster. Let's go back to game. Goodness. Right. Let's have another go, eh? We need to block off that one. Oh, that's actually going to be tricky, because we have to get these bottom three, but then we also need to block off that. So if we do that, that kind of gets us that, and then we want to block off this one from here too. You'll have to take it on my word that I am drawing things in my head properly. And we come back round on there and do that. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! See? All we had to do was draw that simple shape. That common shape, that alien with a limp and a gun?
It's called a polygon.
Oh, okay. Nice thing to put a reference in, isn't it?
I mean, really, it's just insider trading, effectively.
I was just
Do
going
you
to
want to do...
I was going to leave it up to the audience at home to decide what reference they wanted. But, that's fine. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to Puzzle Camp.
Yep.
Thanks, Professor.
Is the music still playing, at least?
No, I just started again.
Okay.
Right, more blobs. More blobs.
Like, yeah, don't worry. These are 100 picker-out puzzles.
It probably doesn't help that I got my wires crossed at some point. I think you probably told me the right thing and I managed to completely confuse it in my brain. If that's the case, I am terribly sorry.
I mean, I'm sure some brave soul will check the tape.
Like, this has always been one of my blind spots. Like, even though I've done classes and stuff on colours, and I've worked with them for an awfully long time, like, I just cannot for the life of me get colour mixing down. I've sat down and actually tried to properly learn it and everything, so for some reason it never goes in.
Really?
Yeah, I just really, really struggle with it. That said, if you want lyrics to a load of really awkward and obscure Japanese noisy pop, I'm there for you.
See, I was going to mention, I don't know if I should mention this, but I'm going to anyway. Danny learned the rap from One Week by the Bare Naked Ladies.
It was.
They don't know what happens if you add red and blue together.
I was like 10. Please excuse my very poor recall. Right, so let's go through all that same stuff again. So, our logic on which ones are black and which ones are white from before probably holds true still.
Yes.
And judging by that, the top right blob is a black one, and there's a corner of black blobs in the bottom left corner.
Remember this, it will be important.
The only reason Robin knows that I still remember all the words to 1 week is because we went to karaoke together not too long ago. And was it your brother who put on 1 week?
I believe it was. That sounds like the kind of thing he would do.
He made a lot of good decisions that night, Robin. Don't go criticising. I'm not going to say that was one of his strongest, but I only sang them all because you seemed incredulous that I couldn't possibly remember them. It turns out I did, though I had I was morally against singing the line about Sailor Moon.
That one has aged poorly.
It didn't start good anyway. It started poor and went down from there. So I believe that's all of our black and white blobs. So let's do some colour figuring outing. So going in the top left corner here, we've got white ones in red and blue. And then in green, we've got that one there, so that's still white. So these three are blue and red, which was violet, wasn't it?
That's correct.
Yay! So those are violet blobs.
There should be one more violet blob then in that case.
There probably should, but we're going by corner. Because it's easy for my silly brain to get through.
That's not unfair.
if we look at the top right corner, so we have that black one, but we need to figure out what the other ones are. And if we look at our diagram, these three are only white in red, so they're red.
Okay, easy.
Hopefully. Got to solve them next. And in the bottom right corner, well, this gives us a problem, doesn't it? That's a green blob. No, hang on, I got my wires crossed again. So, we have, you saying we're missing one violet blob. Our violet blob is there in the bottom right.
It just turned up, didn't it?
Hello, you're late. And then what's left in the bottom left corner? If I had to guess, I'd say a red blob.
Probably a red blob.
Hey, look at that. Look in the diagram, there's a red blob.
Crushed it.
Well, the only thing I've crushed today is my spirit. And also several cups of tea. It's been a long day.
How do you crush a cup of tea?
I'm
Just
actually
drink it
not
really
sure.
fast?
I guess to crush a cup of tea you'd have to like down it, but that's a really unpleasant way to have tea. Tea's
Yeah.
hot.
Tea's hot.
Tea's really hot. It's made with like boil water. It's made with that bubbly hot water.
That bubbly hot water that curses me eternally.
Yeah. So, let's try and figure out what on earth we're doing with this. Right. Ooh,
Solving the puzzle.
this is a conundrum. So, because...
Oh, you.
I was going to say, so because they're the stars, we need to only have exactly 2 of each in each different section,
Yes.
which is tricky. I'm thinking I basically have to hollow out the grid in some way. So I'm looking to see if I can go round the outside like this, maybe?
Can you scoop them out? Will they let you do that?
I'm trying to figure that out. Like, that last one didn't work because the purples in the top left corner, sorry, the violets in the top left corner, aren't conducive to the scoop.
Right.
So do we perhaps need to scoop in a different way? If we scoop like that... no, because then that violet's still there, isn't it? So if we scoop like this, bringing out that one single violet from the top left corner, coming back round, and pulling out a white from there too. We need to find some way to pull out this single white here. That should do it. And then bring it back round so there's one single... How many black ones do we have in this at the minute? We have 2, so if I do that... Yeah!
Nice.
You'll have to believe me that I was cross-referencing that diagram very hard right then, but I realised that on screen you basically just saw me muttering at a puzzle.
So there are 2 things I want to mention to you first. First of all, it's about 10 to 11 as we're streaming this. Do you want to keep going until we've got the laser? Because there is not honestly that much left of
I think we should
this
probably.
town. Okay. The second thing is, do you want to know what achieving those 2 puzzles actually got you?
I'm guessing nothing.
I think you need to go and have a look outside.
I can't see outside.
Oh, that's true.
Through the
Yeah, those 2
portholes.
puzzles weren't connected. There are no cables attached to those puzzles. Solving that achieved nothing.
Yeah, I kind of expected as much.
It's a real dick move, but those are some really tough puzzles.
Those are some very hard
challenging.
puzzles.
They are very challenging, but also... Do you feel rewarded now that you've solved them?
I feel like I've got a headache.
It's okay, we can leave the hellish red room.
It's probably because I'm staring at the red room. Was that really
Could you make
nothing?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I don't know how much you want to say. If you change the colour of the room, it is related to
An environmental puzzle.
somewhere. Yeah.
Wait, so hang on. Do I actually just have to go up and do the laser now?
No. There's one more section.
What did we miss? We did that one. We got the laser there in the church. We did the sound and greenhouse zone. We did... we have to go over to the coast where the environmental puzzle thing was.
Yes.
Because we just sort of
transparent-
bailed on that one halfway through.
The transparent panel, yeah.
Oh, I know why. Because I couldn't solve this last time. But I know how to solve it now.
Yeah, solving that. It's actually fairly easy.
Hang on. It looks like they've kind of just drawn it out with a big sort of vine.
Yeah.
Is that actually the solution to the puzzle?
I mean, it's casting shadow on the puzzle, isn't it?
I mean, it goes in the entrance and out the exit. I'm gonna draw that shape down, I think. It's such a simple shape. I'm not gonna puzzle cam it, but I am gonna take a note of it.
Sure.
Although, I could try and remember it with my brain. I'm gonna try and remember it with my brain.
All right.
Across 2, up 2, and then stairs for the rest of it.
Up the stairs, yeah. Wait, is it up the stairs? Look at the top right.
Hmm?
Isn't there a bit extra in the top right as well? It's not just going up the stairs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big loopy stairs. Don't worry,
It's going up the stairs.
I'd
Then
factored
you
that
go
in.
into the attic.
There's extra stairs. Don't worry.
Yeah.
How many across
Mine's
is
the
it?
step.
Okay, so it's not actually across 2. It's gonna have to be across 1 in order to make this shape work. But I think we can make this shape
You sure?
work. No, we can't make this shape work.
No, it goes up 2 flights of steps.
Yeah, it goes up 2, but not across 2.
Look at the vertical lines going down it as well.
The vertical line's going down what?
The vine. The vine puzzle.
Do you mean on the actual vine itself?
Yeah, the metal thing that it's intertwined with.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that represents how many...
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I see
Yeah.
what you mean now. When you said the vertical
Yeah.
lines, you could have just said the bars.
I should have said the bars. I forgot what the word for metal bar was.
Oh, that's okay. So...
It's okay. I forgot what a metal bar is. You forgot the red and blue mixed purple.
Yeah. I feel like I should have probably remembered that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You make websites.
Yeah, evidently not very well. Wait, hang on. That can't be right,
Can you
it?
poke your head through the bars and draw it from here?
There's a leaf in the way that's probably going to stop me, I think.
Tits.
Oh no, you can go through the leaves, apparently. Interesting.
Oh, nice.
So we go, start by going up 2, then do stairs.
Yeah. But make sure that the last step actually is not just a normal step, but it's a corridor, in fact.
I can't see if I solved that wrong or right from here.
You would probably be able to tell.
I mean, it won't do the puzzle, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, did I not go across enough? Probably not.
Yeah, you want to go over one more at the when you get to the top left.
Yeah, because it needs to be equal with the first one. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it made the cable all lit up. That's cute.
Yeah, it's a really cute detail.
Whoa!
Yeah, you know how to solve these.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
You
Oh,
know how
hang
to
on.
solve
There's a
these.
tree. There's a tree somewhere that's all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? How,
You know how to solve these.
how is that meant to represent anything?
It's got 4 branches, 4 bowels.
2. Yeah, but how do I know which one's what? Okay.
Count.
Okay, so the right-hand side one is missing no branches. What do you mean, count?
You count how many branches there are.
I'm looking to see if there's any missing. This is never the most reliable way to find out, though. It doesn't seem
Double
to be-
check.
It doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's some broken ones there.
Yeah. I mean, check it against the panel as well.
You know, that's what I'm doing.
Ah.
I'm not just guessing.
Not
It
just a pretty
looks-
face.
It looks like this one has 2 broken ones, so the only one it could possibly be is the top one. So the one with the apple on it is the bottom one. Third on the bottom?
Nope.
Yep,
Yeah. Oh, third from the bottom.
yep. Thank you for saying nope, though. It gave me a little scare.
I would have said the 6th one, not the third from the bottom.
Third from the bottom.
There's
'Cause
going to be a pop-up on YouTube that says, so you can poll on this one, so you can say 6th from the top or 3rd from the bottom.
All I'm saying is that I counted from the edge of the tree because there were fewer branches to go through. It was it was pragmatic, Robin.
That's fair, I suppose. I'll give you that.
This one seems deceptively easy. Oh, this one has like 3 solutions coming off of it. Okay.
Yep.
What on earth do you want from me? So this cable's pink, implying that it can be changed colour somehow?
So there are 3 different ways to solve this.
Oh, clearly, because there are 3 cables coming off of it.
Yeah. And when I say there are 3 different ways to solve it, I mean you need to solve it in 3 completely different methods.
As in 3 different ways of solving the puzzle, as in 3 different The Witness solutions.
Yes.
So, presumably, it's related to that pink cable that is coming into it.
Not necessarily.
Well, no, as in, like, presumably I can change... If I change the colour of the cable, it will change how the puzzle looks?
Oh, no. I understand where you're coming from. The pink cable is just because...
Because it was an apple puzzle in the Pink
from
Forest, yeah.
From the Pink Forest, yeah. So you solved all this puzzle leading up to it. They went green, then pink, and now they're coming out of here as well. You just gotta solve it. Sorry.
But that's the thing, I don't know what... Other than the shaded branches, obviously, I can't tell what sort of solution it's asking for here.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's a bunch of different entry points and exits, is the thing.
I want to give us a clue. I want to give a clue, but I don't.
Am I missing something?
I can't give you a clue without just like you getting the answer immediately, or like what the plan for the solution is immediately from that.
I'm just trying to see if there's any other like angles I can take on this.
Oh, there's plenty.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get up or below or anything. Oh, I found a hole in the floor.
Yeah.
This looks like the back entrance of the lecture time hall.
It might be.
I can't get through that door.
You haven't opened that door yet. So
No,
you need to
I
go
haven't.
and open it from James Burkesville.
No.
James Birkland.
He always shouts at me when I come in.
Amino acids are brilliant. Mozart's shit. Thanks, James.
He's off on one again. Ooh, I can see another solution.
Yeah, you can.
Not the entirety of it, but I can see some of it. Where does it take... Where does it want me to go from there? So we go up and around and into the hexagon, then it just sort of drops off there. But there's only one exit point from there, so let's have a go.
The problem with this one is that your character's stupid fat head gets in the way.
Yeah, I've been told that before. Although, is that an exit? Oh, that's,
no!
that's an exit. So where's the nearest start from there? The nearest start from there is there. So...
See, I said
My
your
big
character, because like,
Big stupid
I was
fat is
specifically
in the
trying to-
way.
I was specifically trying not to dunk on you, Danny, but you managed to turn it into a dunk anyway.
Big stupid fat head is in the way. No, guessed it bad.
At least this one doesn't turn off.
That would be incredibly mean.
Yep.
Ah. Controlling faraway puzzles is a trip. Right, 2 out of 3.
Tricky.
What else do they want me to try and do with this thing? I guess I just need a different perspective. What else can I do with this? What other puzzle types have we not done? Does it want me to do the inverse of the shaded trees, whereby I have to draw on the shadow? Can I make that work?
No.
Oh, sport.
I realised I probably shouldn't say yes or no answers for puzzles in this, but
Big spoil sport.
big spoil sport.
What other kind is there? What we haven't used the middle starting position, so it's got to be something to do with starting there. And presumably exiting on the top left, but what can... What else is in this room?
I think you just need to change your perspective.
I know, that's what I said before. Anything behind? No, that's a big solid wall. What else? Maybe... Oh, hang on. There's some vines over there. Can I get that high up?
Do you need to get that high up?
Well, to poke my head through it, yeah.
Why are you poking your head through the vines?
I want to get down there. I want to poke my head through the... Oh, okay, you can just walk out here. I want to poke my head through the vines so I can find some kind of solution to this puzzle. Like this? Like that, maybe? This is very awkward. This seems about right, though. Oh, does it, though? Oh, actually, oh no, we're doing the thing where it's the solution to the puzzle, not the not solution. Okay.
Yeah.
So we go top left, swing around, and go above. Let's see if I can remember what I mean by swing around. Top left, swing around.
Top left, swing round, then go above.
Did it do that? No, forgot it. Go. Ah, okay. I went one too soon.
Oh.
Top left, swing around,
Go above.
go above. Yay!
Yay!
I made that big white cable come on.
Nice.
Oh no, it looks
Follow
like
it.
there's another puzzle. I mean, this seems too obvious to actually work. Surely this won't actually work. Okay.
Did you solve it?
I mean, I did. It didn't work.
Well, that's only half of it.
Well, there's lots of starting positions.
Yeah. That one at the top is the middle bit there is a starting position. Not an end.
So how do I figure out what it wants the bottom of that puzzle to do? I can't see any
solution
bits
to
of
this one's-
broken tree. Oh,
Solution to this
it's
one.
there.
The solution to this one
It's right in front of you.
glaringly obvious.
No, it's right in front of you there. I can't make the sun glare on this one, Robin.
Can you?
I don't think so. Unless I can rotate it, but I don't seem to be able to. Unless I can just turn it. Nope.
Why are you trying to turn the puzzle?
Because I'm trying to make the sun shine on it, like you just said.
The sun's already shining on it. It's just not reflecting into your face.
What?
You're standing in the wrong place, Danny.
Is it actually asking me to walk all the way back over there?
A little bit.
See, I was thinking it was... There's a tree casting shadow and a tree casting shadow right behind it, so I was expecting it to be that kind of thing, considering we've just been doing that.
That's not unfair.
This wasn't the right house at all. I mean, this house is pretty, but this isn't the right house. Here we are.
I like the little flower in the fireplace in that house. I'm
It's
not
really,
sure
really
what it-
cute.
I think during that interview they mentioned that there's lots of cool stuff in the things in the game that are ultimately pointless, but like you notice them and then you mention it to your friend. And you say, "Oh, did you see like the little tree house in the one that's all burnt out? But when you stand in the right place, it looks like a person." Like, it doesn't need to mean anything. It's just a fun little thing you can notice and then mention to people.
It does seem rather against the spirit of this game to say it doesn't need to mean anything, though. At least
There might...
the extra layer of the game.
Yes, that's not unfair. There's also stuff in there that's... Wait? Oh, you're walking back here, okay. There's also stuff in there that is necessary to the environmental puzzles. There's lots of stuff in there that's just a fun and cute thing in there. Like the glass of water that you find right in the very starting area
Yeah.
on the cushion. That doesn't really like relate to anything. But I'm
No,
glad
but it
it's in
does make
there.
you make a joke about it. Like, oh,
Yes.
that's a very silly modelled glass of water, and then it turns out there's a reason for it, and you seem silly. Oh, past
So,
Danny, how little you knew.
oh, past Danny.
How little you know now, to be fair.
You know enough to solve the town, which is
Oh, I was expecting
pretty
there,
tricky.
I was expecting there'd be one more puzzle at the top of here.
You've already had enough puzzles.
I feel like I've had enough puzzles for a lifetime. Hello, laser friend. We earned you. Stick your big head out. Is that all the lasers now? Did we do it?
It's all the lasers.
We got
Go
all
look at
of
the mountain.
them.
Look at the mountain from where you're standing. Yeah.
Oh, I've got to wait for the laser to shoot into it now.
Oh, that's okay. It's my favorite part, though.
We have to properly greet laser friend. They do have such a lovely animation, Robin.
It's so good.
I've really
I
come
love
to
Witcher.
appreciate them. Like, ever since you mentioned that first one, oh, they got a nice animation. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's really fine. And then as
Yeah.
time has gone on, no, I really, really appreciate it now.
It seems very satisfying.
It's
Must
so
be more fun to
slow and
animate.
deliberate.
Yeah.
We did it. We got them.
All 11. That's crazy.
I've got a big headache. Should we walk to the top of the mountain then call it a day?
I was thinking that the view from here, with all those lasers pointing at it, would be a good thumbnail for your next video.
I want to be right up on it.
Okay.
I want to get my face in those lasers.
Okay.
I feel like cracking through the puzzle at the top of the mountain that would have been a good place to start the next video, but oh well. I was too insatiable for puzzles when I got there.
Just wait.
Oh,
Some of the stuff that happens inside the mountain is fucking wild.
I'm sure that I will absolutely, like, the color puzzle that happened just now will seem like nothing by the time we get there. Let's have a little sprint.
It's very good.
It's
Very
good.
good.
Those color puzzles doing nothing. I really should have realized there were no cables coming out of them. That was on me.
Yeah.
But also, what a mean trick.
Sometimes the game just does that, and like it's fun, I guess, that there's these optional puzzles in there that you can do if you want, but also, you do get properly tricked by J-Blow.
I don't mind doing the harder optional ones. I just like it's when they're thrown in the middle of a string of puzzles. It's like, oh, you got me. Was that a sandal? Oh, okay, I thought
Might
that was a
have been.
sandal. It's just some light. Never mind. I'm just expecting like signs of people to crop up at some point. You know, like signs of like people being here recently. I mean, rather than all of these statues.
Sure. Because you haven't been listening to many of the audio logs, there's something that might happen in the end game that won't be quite as impactful if
Well,
you have been collecting the audio logs.
It's
but
more that I
that's
haven't
okay.
found the audio logs.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
It's not like I haven't been ignoring them. I just genuinely haven't seen them.
Sure. We don't need to go and collect them, honestly. There's a lot, and they're all just famous quotations.
Is one of them by Jonathan Blow quoting himself for his own game?
No.
Oh, okay.
One of them is not from a reviewer either. One of them is not Tycho from Penny Arcade saying that Braid is an important game that matters.
That's a weird thing to pull, Robin.
I just remember that one very funny because everybody made fun of him saying that.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say don't make fun of Penny Arcade. We're not going to end on a grumpy note, Robin.
We got to draw J-Blow.
We do have to draw Jonathan Blow. What happened today?
We spent all our time in town. And do you know what you find in town, Danny? You find
You
houses.
found youths?
Do you know what's inside a house?
Youths?
I was going to say a bath. And I would like to see,
Why do you want to see Jonathan Blow in the bath?
Jonathan Blow having a bath with a rubber duck.
Okay. I mean, we can certainly try, Robin. First things first, you know what we have to do? Is draw Jonathan Blow's big, lovely head. So, we'll draw his happy smile. Should I put on some more music for this? Are we solving another puzzle?
Nah, we're just drawing J-Blow.
It is nice, you know? Right, so Jonathan Blow's big, lovely head. I think his head is getting bigger and lovelier every time I draw it. Big ears. And his little nose. And he's in the bath, so this is where it gets difficult for me.
To tell the truth, Danny, if you're drawing me every stream, then my head would be getting bigger as well. That's a joke about egos.
Sorry, I can't respond. I'm thinking really hard about how to draw a bath.
Just draw like a big Tim bath on feet.
Oh, see, I was going to draw like a really big fancy one.
Oh.
Was going to
Mine's
have
less
feet,
effort.
though. It's going to have those little claw feet that posh people have on their baths.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's rich now, because he's done video games.
Because he made 2 video games.
He made 2 video games, and some suckers on the internet bought and played them for everyone else.
2 video games, and it's time to call it quits. Don't call it quits, J Blow. We love you.
So we need to draw Jonathan Blow's body. And then his arms are in the bath, but there'll be one coming out the side because he's cheeky. Looks
Don't get soap everywhere.
That's what right, I'm getting to that. Please, Robin, I'm an expert. Now comes the soap.
Thank you.
He's got big bubbles, and I'm using the special pen for it. There's loads of bubbles everywhere, like a cloud. And oh no, Jonathan spilt loads of bubbles on the floor. Messy.
Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. You're so messy. Where's Robin?
You know,
Why
we
did
were
you...
talking about how we shouldn't just attribute the creation of the game to one person, but I don't think Lewis would mind us not drawing him in the bath.
I mean, I kind of mind drawing Jonathan Blow in the bath, to be honest. I feel like I'm throwing you a bone here, but this is a curious creative direction we've taken. What else does... Oh, I didn't even draw the rubber duck. Oh, silly old me. Right. Jonathan Blow's rubber ducky can go there.
Saying Jonathan Blow's rubber ducky as I'm watching you blows the witness is really funny. I can't wait for his next game.
This is a detailed rubber ducky. It's more detailed than the cute bird I drew last time. And then that's cute. How do you draw that a rubber ducky is making a squeaking noise? I know.
Draw 3 lines coming off of it.
No.
No?
Cuter, but also in the background there needs to be Tetris shapes because it's the witness, and that's what there is everywhere. So, Jonathan Blow is being haunted by cornos in his bath.
We're getting into some deep lore territory with this.
Oh, bum! You know what I didn't do? I should have included a witness environmental puzzle in this. Oh well.
Ooh. It's okay. We're going to have a few more streams at least.
Yeah, we'll end up drawing one of them. So, this is inexplicable. Thanks for coming, everyone.
We have fun here.
We have fun here, but the important message is Jonathan Blow's rubber duck. Is that the message?
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh, Robin, I'm very tired, I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a tiring one.
It's alright. Wednesday will be rough too. See you then, everyone. Thanks for coming. Have a lovely rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.